What is up, internet? It's your boy Tanku. And of course, like every time you come here, please like and subscribe to the video. Join us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. And let's go ahead and get started. This week, we're going to do another This Manga Should Be Turned Into an Anime. And I have chosen Good Ending, or GE, as it's known for. One of the reasons why I've chosen this manga is, one, it's completed. Two, it's written by the same author that does Domestic Girlfriend. And you know how much I like the manga of Domestic Girlfriend. Not the anime, but the manga. And three, it's actually a really good story that deals with a childhood trauma, growing up, things that happen, and getting over things, and friends that involve your life that help you get over, your past and dealing with adolescence, things like that. So I like it a lot. You have the main character, Seiji, who is in love with Sho. And Sho is the captain of the school's tennis club. And he is kind of creeperish in the beginning because he's on the roof watching her, watching the team practice. And he decides he's never going to confess his feelings to her because he's just going to, consider her unrequited and admire her from afar, we'll say. Well, that's when he runs into Yuki. And Yuki catches him on the roof staring at Sho and the whole tennis club, calls him out on it. And so she convinces him that she's going to help him try to confess to Sho. And that's how it gets started. And it's about her taking him on fake dates to practice and teaching him what to do or what to say. She actually convinces him to join the tennis team, even though he has no tennis experience whatsoever, to try to get closer to Sho. And about their friendship and their relationship as it evolves, them spending all this time together, because Yuki's trying to teach him how to impress Sho. There's a lot of stuff that happens in this manga. There's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot more characters too. Our main guy, our MC, is a pretty much good guy, Greg. He doesn't really do anything wrong throughout the entire manga, so it's kind of hard to be mad at him for some of the stuff that happens. Basically, Sho does something that will enrage most guys because it's kind of totally jacked up what she does. And then the back and forth between Yuki and our MC that goes on is very, very interesting because, of course, you spend all that time together, you start to develop feelings for him. So, of course, you start to develop feelings for Yuki. And there's a trauma that happened to Yuki in her past that prevents her from even looking at boys in a romantic way or wanting to fall in love or even caring about anything like that. So, when you find that stuff out, it's heavy. It gets pretty rough. And there's more background characters. There's other girls that end up liking our MC, of course, because it is a harem-ish. And then his friends that help him out with his dealings and goings on in his day-to-day life of what's happening. So it's a really good read. I read the entire thing in one sitting. So I was a day off of work, and I sat there and I read through the whole thing. The one criticism I do have about it is they do rush the ending a little bit, because it just sounds like, hey, your manga is going to end. Let's go ahead and wrap it up and, get what we got going on. But the way they wrap it up is very nice. It's good. It's believable. So I would definitely read it. I think it would make a great anime because, like I said, it's finished. We'd be able to get the beginning of the story all the way to the end of the story and animate some of these scenes that happen, some of the flashbacks. That there's some tennis matches involved that would make for good animation for sports-wise. So there could be a little sprinkled something in there for everybody. And just the relationships between, our MC and his dude friends, and then the MC and the female friends that he makes along the way. The typical school festival stuff that goes on. So if they do it right, it'd be a really good anime. And that's my thoughts on it. So definitely read it if you're into reading manga. It's completed, so you don't got to worry about, waiting for a next chapter to come out every week. You're good there. If they ever decide to they turn Domestic Girlfriend into an anime, why not Good Ending? Because Good Ending is a great story as well. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, of course. And please like and subscribe. And hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram whenever you guys like. Until next time, everybody have an awesome, awesome day.